Morning, everybody. It is Friday, May 30th. I think that's right. Took yesterday off to be with my family. My wife was out west with our boy. She got home Tuesday night. Spent the day with them, so that was nice. Forecast is looking not too bad. The weather network is so glitchy now. Looks like we're good till Thursday. There's a chance of rain, so we've got almost a full week of sunshine. We've got Chris is out mowing now, and two other customers putting their mowers in the field today. We're gonna have 1,400 acres laying by the end of the weekend, probably. Yeah, Chris worked away yesterday. I put new knives in this. Razor sharp. We have ran knives longer than that before, but see that little lip there it's a hardened surface. Once you get that worn off, your knives, they just disappear. Pretty consistent wear. I'm not going to complain about that. That's pretty good. We could have gone another day if we had to. Like if we had more triticale, we would have chopped more on this set of knives. But with the week we're about to have, we need everything running at peak efficiency. So no, he did really good. I'm really happy with that. But you can see as they wear out, they get quite the hook on the end compared to a nice flat surface. So looks like you got a fresh ledger side, assuming that side was on before. Yeah, she should do. She'll have capacity again. Yeah, that video of the day I was running it, that was worn out knives, and I think it's gonna be 20%, 25% more capacity, I'm sure. But yeah, we got the corn planter all washed up. Just got to we're gonna oil spray it, and then we should be able to back it in the shed. Should be good to go. I am gonna start getting that yellow fuel trailer ready, so we're gonna need that this week. We always take it up north. There's you can do it in two full, well, I shouldn't say that. It's gonna be 3 days of chopping this year. There's a pile of acres to do, so. The harvester probably will burn 3 tanks of fuel. Dumper tractors will go through 2, and the merger, between the 2 mergers, each a tank of fuel, so 2,000 gallons. Towed with us up there by the Steger makes it's one less job. We don't have to haul fuel back and forth. We got oil up there. We got I'll get to showing you. I wish I knew more about propane. This thing does this every once in a while. It doesn't seem to like emptier tanks, but it's not empty. If we kept a half or more tank on it all the time, it fires right up. Somebody can comment below and tell me why. I don't know. 2 out of 3 days it runs perfect, and then randomly it just won't start, or it runs like a bag of crap. And it's a very handy tool to have, but when it's not reliable, it's kind of annoying. Like, yeah, I'm assuming that one was taken off at half a tank. Half a tank. But once it gets past that, its hiccup, it empties the rest of the tank just fine. Comment below. I don't know if It was really bad last fall, and then I got it working through the winter fine. Cleaned the coil distributor, I don't know what spark distributor, this guy. Took that cap off and it was all corroded in there. Cleaned everything up. But now it's so intermittent that I don't think it's that again. I have cleaned it once. Okay, I got this thing pulled in. Finally got the forklift running. Had to go get a full thing of propane again, but this is our fuel trailer. Got an air compressor. We don't use this one. We don't use this one for now. This is our 1.5-inch fuel hose. We always just fill these 3 with Hydran. This is our def. We don't use that, and we don't use that right now. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Carries we fill these 3 up with Hydran. We just carry a jug of engine oil. Def tote goes in here. We'll get that set in today, so we have 1,000 liters of def with us. Little air-cooled Deutz engine that runs a gear pump, because this used to be on a straight truck, so it's powered by hydraulics. Got a little gear pump that runs all the hydraulic motors to pump, and the air compressor is hydraulic, fuel pump is hydraulic. So yeah, get this thing down over and ready to go. So the last 4 or 5 jobs that we used this for last year, we had to boost it every single time we wanted to use it, which makes it very inefficient. This battery was new last summer. I didn't change this battery, which I probably should have. But I'm going to try just running it with one battery. I wonder if this battery went bad and was draining this one. Like, it's a small enough engine, I don't think it needs 2 batteries to start, but we had to put 2 sets of cables, one on each battery to 2 different pieces of equipment to get it to start. So I've got new to it cables on. The old ones were a problem. They got pretty mangled. So let this charge for a bit. Got the forklift running now. I can put the def tote on. Definitely a tight fit. It's gonna take a little bit, but it's divided into 3. Probably won't fill all 3 up today. If I have a couple 100 liters, that should do it. We don't plan on using any, but I better have it if we need it. It'd be stupid to go up there empty, so let that go for a bit and put this cover on. This one up top, but already got that side glass full. I better try not to do, I better not do too many things at once here. I'll make a mess. But cover closes that up nice. Run our strap across. Got the def pump hooked up. Really does clean up nice, that shield on there. Makes it look like the tote belongs. Bring that guy down. We're gonna have to prime the def pump again. Must just taken that off to drain it, I guess. And figure that out. I didn't expect it to start, so I didn't grab the camera. But it's alive. This is the control board. We're gonna have to go through and relabel everything. I know that's fuel pump. That should be hydraulic, hydraulic, hydraulic. This one should be the def pump up there. Yep. Go through and test every function, get the def pump prime. Fired right up. That's sweet. As long as it starts again in the morning, then hopefully I've got that issue fixed. Pretty sure that's just foam. It's just foam. We're good. A little bit of air in the system for running it empty last fall. They pump quick. I do like this trailer. $15.20 or $15.40. We'll back up. Okay. This was like an old Caterpillar service truck, so I'm assuming that one would suck out of machines into that big tank up there. Was an old oil reservoir, like waste oil, reclaim, and then all the nozzles on this side of the trailer are antifreeze and different weight fuel that we don't use. So, but yeah, the air compressor works. Should be that guy. fastest. My gear pump that I put on that engine is definitely not as fast as a PTO pump on a truck, but it gets the job done. Not too sure what that one does. Anywho. And I need to put a new kill cable on. But she runs. She fired. Hopefully it starts again in the morning, because then, yeah, hopefully I got that issue fixed. Got the def pump primed. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it works. Right? It'll work. Whoa, there's a step there. You pretty much got to fill the harvester every time you're filling it with fuel, or it falls behind. But every other tube. It takes forever, but at least we got def. Just coming back to check out some of the wheat. We call it a day here, and we got heads. That means 6 weeks to harvest. Roughly. I don't know if cold weather would have helped this stuff or held it back, but definitely wasn't maturing as fast as it probably would have been, but I wouldn't say it was stressing it. I don't know. I'm not a wheat plant. It was stressing me. Should work out. So I guess we'll get the combine ready once we're done this first cut stint.